Here's a weird question for you. Are pretty batters worth more than scrappy batters, even if they both average exactly the same amount? And it was something I was trying to work out for my book, and it's not an easy question, but, I kind of fell in love with guys like Peter May and David Gower. Writing my book, and VVS Laxman, I suppose you could put him up there, Damian Martin, all great batters, but there are probably better batters than those guys, right? Well, definitely better batters than those guys. But I did wonder about it of when you have a player like one of those guys who just looks like they're batting on rails, right? Like, they're just curving absolutely perfect. Everything is brilliant about the way that they're going about the game. Is there a difference then at that point with the way that the bowling team thinks of like, oh, how are we going to get this guy out? Whereas if you have Dean Elgar at the other end, right? Or Gary Kirsten, I don't know why I'm doing South African openers, but you know what I mean? Like scrappier players, edgier players, grittier players. In that case, do you always feel like there's a chance you're going to get them out? And I don't know if that has any impact overall, but it was something for the book that just kept coming into my head of like, to just being a pretty batter cause things. And, I know when I'm playing cricket, and if you're playing to one guy who just looks like he just moves into position so early, there's a demoralizing feeling about that, right? But those players, as David Gower once said, they still go out. It's not like they feel like they're seeing the ball any earlier. They still feel like they're going. And I think Mark Waugh said in the book, he's like, it wasn't that I was trying to be graceful. That's just how I move.